What is up, all my beautiful people and absolute legends out there? Happy Friday and welcome to episode 66 of my weekly Friday positivities and shoutouts. Always going to take a second to say I may or may not be in chat, but for anybody hanging out in chat, thank you for the time. I'm at work right now, but I like to drop these at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time going forward forever. So it just kind of depends on my break. But when I do get my break, I go back and watch these and watch the chat. So please make sure you guys comment, do all that kind of stuff. I love interacting with you guys on these videos. Anybody watching on the recap, absolutely amazing time and support as well. Sorry, I'm just kind of all over the place today. I'm filming this on Thursday on my birthday. So anybody that hung out on my birthday stream with Brian, LCS, and Nerdy Weds, thank you guys for showing up. I hope it was a great time. I'm still kind of planning and getting set up for that. So I'm just kind of all over the place today. But we're going to start right off with the quote, and it is from Bob Proctor, and it is, "Most people are not going after what they want. Even some of the most serious goal setters and goal seekers are going after what they think that they can get." And I've talked about this before a few months back about never settling for less and always striving for what you're destined for and greatness and stuff like that. But with it being a new year, I like to touch back on things just to make sure we're staying on the right track with everything. And when I talk about things, this can be with collecting, with family, with work, day-to-day life. It's very broad spectrum, and it can just kind of go towards anything. So what that quote really means to me is when you're getting up in the morning, figuring out what you're doing today, going to work, filming videos, hanging out with the family, like I said, whatever it may be, you should always kind of figure out what you want, what you really, really want, and what you need, differentiate those two, and then always strive above them. You can always separate the needs from wants. Needs are always going to be what you need to day-to-day life, food, water, bills, house, car, whatever it may be. Wants are going to be those things out of the spectrum, but you're always going to want to chase those wants. Needs are going to come more naturally because you have to have those things, but always set those wants as high as possible. Because a lot of us, when we set goals and stuff like that, I get it. Like I said, I preach about not setting goals and setting more expectations. But for those of you that have goals and stuff like that, you always set them realistically and stuff like that. And sometimes the bar's too low, like he says, with the highest, best goal setters and, goal seekers and stuff like that. They always pick what they think they want and not what they actually deserve. So with this being in this community, with all of us being such absolutely amazing legends and beautiful people, I know what we're capable of. I see it every single day interacting with you guys. I see it with the type of videos you put out. I see it in the direct messages and everything. I know what we are capable of. I know what I'm capable of. So I'm going to try and hold everybody accountable and myself to try and always strive for greatness. And like I said, that doesn't mean, if you're, going have a crappy job or a crappy car or you don't have the best house or whatever, you're always, that's not really what I'm talking about. Those are always, steps in the right direction. So as long as you're setting those, kind of milestones, achievements and goals, I think we can all have success for this year. I know there's big things that we can do and big things that we can achieve as a community and as a whole. Like I said, I've already seen it last year with the events, the camaraderie, and like AOKs and milestones and stuff like that. So please make sure you're always setting those goals as high as possible. You're trying to achieve everything as high as possible and try and live that from day to day and not just, the first few weeks of a new year and then you get settled back into kind of complacency or mediocrity. I don't think any of you are ever mediocre or mediocre at all. That's why I think you're all absolute legend. That's why my kind of theme going here forward is stay legendary. Shout out to the Halo achievement. But yeah, man, I hold all you guys to the highest standard, respect you guys to the highest degree, and I know what you're capable of. So before we get on the shoutouts, we'll just kind of talk what's going on with my channel right now. I do have a little bit of channel merch in the works. I'm kind of getting some designs down. I don't want to just have, my standard logo on a t-shirt. I want to have a shirt for the Sunday Night Sesh or some logos for that. And then I want to have kind of a stay legendary kind of quote logo as well. So we're just trying to brainstorm and figure that out. So stay tuned. That's kind of going on in the background. I'm also going to be with that, going to have new stickers. I did just order a big thing of channel stickers. So please, If you haven't got a sticker from me or anything, reach out to me on my Instagram. My link's in the description on all my videos and on my homepage. Shoot me a message and I can mail those out to you once they come. And I want to get a bunch of stickers out to everybody that actually wants them and stuff like that. So like I said, hit me up, and then once I get the new merch and stuff like that and the designs going out, I'll have stickers for those and stuff like that. Also, make sure if you're following me on IG, I'm doing nightly reads. It's kind of my way to stay up. Before I started these, I almost had an entire short box full of like new comics that I haven't touched in a couple weeks, like a month or two, and I've just been so busy. So each night I hold myself accountable, and I read 2 or 3 books depending on the time, but I normally have a half hour, 45 minutes. And as soon as I'm done reading, I put kind of like a little rating, talk about it on IG, and then I post it as my nightly read. So I'm down to almost knocking out the entire short box that was almost completely full. So I'm very proud of myself. So if you're having trouble reading, follow me on IG, and we can all stay on top of our reading together. And then lastly but not leastly, at the end of this video, there'll be a card linked. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you check out my Wednesday video. It is my 2K giveaway details. It is going to be January 21st at 6 p.m. So make sure you go back, watch that video for all the details, and leave the hashtag. That way you can be entered into that prize tag. Yep, time for the shoutouts. If you want to be added to this board of legends, leave hashtag shout on any of my videos and you can be added. All of these channels will be linked in the description. So please go check them out, go show them some love, and you might find some new channels to watch. Philtastic Comics and Art, Darren Gilmore, Cole's Comic Claims, David Comics and Wrestling, Wahoo Comics, Trev the Shipping Guru, Zach's Collections, Brian LCS, Chop and Drop 2013, It's Natrix, Callie and Jordan Squad, Comics by the Bay, Cat Fan Comics Man, Joseph Michaels, The Adventures Joe, Christopher Rue, Just Your Average Geeks, Jean Mello, Evil's Comics, White Mojo Wolf, Dale of Comics, Dale of Suspense Comics and Collectibles, Where'd You Get That, TM Nerdy, Tony's Diecast Customs, I cannot talk today, guys, sorry. Swish Rips, Comiverse, Couchin' and Slouchin' with C Bizzle, Psychotronic Squirt Gun Aaron, Ben Parker Comic, Collectorholic, Boy, Jimmy G, Three Good Nerds, Wellbore, Colossus Collector, Ryan Riley, Identity Crisis, Couple Comics, and Guru Baseball Cards. So make sure you guys go check them out, go show them some love. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish setting up everything for tonight. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope to catch you in chats in the weekend. I work Saturday, but please come check out on my Sunday night sesh, 6 p.m. Everybody's invited. So I appreciate you guys, all the love and support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. Much love, much respect. Stay legendary. And as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Thank you.